Hey guys, welcome back. It's Nick here from F150LEDs.com. Today we have our Gen 3 F150 Raptor here in the shop, and we're going to be showing you how easy it is to install some awesome area proximity lighting and running board lighting that's going to stretch from the front of your cab all the way to the back. And these lights are going to operate automatically. So with the opening or closing of your doors, or with the unlock or locking on your key fob, these lights are going to automatically turn on or off. So not only is it going to give a great visual presentation at night, but it's going to make getting in and out of your truck a lot easier and a lot safer. Okay, the first thing that we're going to want to do is make sure that we've got a clean mounting surface for our lights. So where we're going to be mounting our lights is, first you're going to have your door, and then you're going to have a seal for the door. It's hard to show on camera, but we'll try and get some shots of it. And then right past that seal is a flat mounting area, and that's where we're going to be placing our lights. There's also a perpendicular mounting location here, where it's also a viable mounting spot for your lights. So if you want as much light as possible on your boards themselves, I'd recommend mounting to that perpendicular spot. But if you want a little bit more subtle light and light directed more on the area, the ground underneath the truck, then use the open channel here by this rubber seal. That's what we're going to do today. So use the included cleaning wipes. Just slide under your board. And then depending on your selection of where you're going to mount the light, you just begin cleaning that area. Now remember, these lights are going to mount from the very front of the cab all the way to the back. So the entire area needs to be clean. Remove any dirt or grime. And then we're going to allow this area to dry before mounting our lights. Now that we've got a clean mounting surface, we can take our LED strips and mount them directly to the truck. First thing you'll want to take notice of is here on the passenger side of the truck is to take the strip of LEDs with the longest wires. So that's going to make your wiring easier here in a second, and we'll explain why. So first, we're going to use our auto grade adhesive backing. So once we get under the running board here, we're going to begin peeling back this protective layer, and that's going to allow us to stick the LEDs directly to our freshly cleaned mounting surface. And then we'll follow that up with our RTV silicone. So this is going to give you that maximum protection and adhesion on these strips, so you won't have to worry about snow, car washes, bad conditions, anything like that. All right, so we'll go ahead and start mounting our LEDs here underneath the truck. And you'll want to make sure that your wiring is on the back end, the bed side of your truck. And so you'll start with no wiring LED here on the front side of the cab. You can kind of work in 12-inch sections. And once you peel back some of this auto-grade adhesive protectant and stick your LEDs directly to the truck, just keep some firm pressure on the strips themselves for about 20-30 seconds per section. Should get you a firm adhesion. You don't want to rush this step. Take your time. We'll start here at the front. I'm going to use this perpendicular channel here almost as a guide. And we'll repeat this process until the entire strip is firmly mounted to the truck. And then, like I mentioned earlier, we will then grab our RTV silicone and begin applying it to the sides and on top of the LEDs themselves. Now let's apply our RTV silicone down both sides of our LED strip, running your finger down the length of the LEDs to ensure that you have a firm seal. Now that we've got our LED strip firmly mounted here on our passenger side, we can repeat the same process for mounting our light on our driver's side. The next thing we need to do is remove this rear passenger kick panel. So you'll just pry it up and it'll pop right off. It's just got these compression tabs. So we'll set that aside, and you'll notice there's a white plastic tab located right here. You can see it on the camera. We're just gonna drill a small hole into that plastic tab, a 5/32 hole. Now it's plastic, it's gonna drill really easy, but that's gonna give us just like that. That's gonna give us a path to route our power wire into the cab of the truck. So we'll do that now. We'll go under the truck, push our wire up through here, and then we will put our kick plate back into place. Now that we've got all our slack pulled up through our new opening, we can reinstall this kick panel, just like so. And now I'm gonna route the extra wire we have under this plastic trim. And then once that's done, here on the back side, I'm gonna use this lever here on the back of our chair, fold down our seats, and I'm gonna run the excess wire we have to the driver's side kick panel. Okay, now we're here at the rear driver side kick panel, and this is the wire that we just finished running behind the rear seats from our passenger side. And we're gonna do the same thing with this kick panel, just pull up on it, and these compression tabs will release here from the truck. Set it to the side, and just like we did on the other side, we need to drill that small hole into our white circular tab here to allow for the wire from our LEDs on our driver's side to come up. Just like so. Now we'll run our wire up through this hole, and then we'll take our two wires here and connect to the truck's harness. So let me run our wire up, and then we'll do our last step, which is connecting for power. Now we need to connect our red wires to our power source and our black wires here to our ground. So what we're gonna do is use our easy quick splice add-on connectors. These are extremely easy to use. So the LED side will go in this straight channel here. And just put it in the opening, insert it all the way, and then we're gonna use our pliers and just push down like that. And we're gonna do that to all four wires. These connectors are gonna make it extremely easy for us to connect to the harness of our truck. Two more. Again, just look for that circle. Make sure it's all the way in, and push directly down. Firm pressure. You don't want to push too light. You want to make sure that the wire is seated into that channel fully. And push down there. Like so. Okay, so now our wires are ready to connect to our harness. Now, if you haven't already done some work in this harness like we have, see this green tape, it may be wrapped in green tape or a black tape. It's really not even tape, it's just a protective covering. Be very careful. Obviously, you don't want to cut any wires as you're removing that, but you will need to pull that back to gain access. Now, it's a whole lot of wires here, and you'll want to consult the guide that we include with your kit. But on this particular Raptor, we're going to be using a gray violet for power. So we're going to connect our red wires to that. And then we're going to have this thicker black with the purple tracer as our ground. Okay, so let's go ahead and connect our driver's side light. So we're going to take this channel, make sure it's all the way open. And then we'll take our gray violet wire here, just put it right like this, like so. Make sure that it's parallel to the channel openings. And then we're gonna push down just like we did on the other side. So now we're connected to power here. And go ahead and do this power to the same wire, like so. Take our pliers, push down. Okay, so now our power wires are connected. Now we'll do the same for our ground. Our two blacks are gonna go to this thicker black purple wire here. Push it very hard. See, our lights are already lighting up. Okay, and then we'll do the same here. And once we're done making these connections, we'll make sure our wires are tucked up under, and we'll replace with our kick panel here, and we're gonna be done. Okay guys, that's all there is to installing our area running board LED lighting here on a 21 and up Ford F150 Raptor. Now this installation is going to work across all trim levels. It doesn't have to be a Raptor. It's going to provide an excellent aesthetic appearance as you approach your vehicle, you hit unlock. The area around your truck and your running boards are going to light up. These lights are also going to automatically turn on and off with the closing and opening of your doors. So it's a great upgrade to your truck. We highly recommend it. You can check it out at f150las.com. where you can find all of our custom built LED lighting products built specifically for your Ford F-150. We truly appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you at f150leds.com. Thanks guys.